You set the bevel on the pipe and skip the second purge. The crew waits on standby. 11 months later, X-ray reveals a holiday on your route pass, one cold weld, and they bench you for 90 days. Zero pay, no per diem, nothing. Only 3,400 welders in the country reach this level. This is the raw progression of a welder's career. That's what Rank Breakdown is all about. If you like career breakdowns with real numbers and no fluff, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Level 1, the helper. You're 17 in a high school shop class, grinding a bevel on scrap pipe. The angle grinder weighs 6 pounds, your hood is basic. The first eye flash will haunt you at 2 a.m., feeling like sandpaper under your eyelids. Yet you show up at 7. Today, 457,000 U.S. welders work, with bottom 10% earning under $38,130 annually. Starting wage at the 10th percentile sits at $17.71 hourly. ZipRecruiter confirms a helper rate of $17.73. You chip slag, hold leads, drag bottles, tack plates while a journeyman welds. He instructs you to stop watching and start grinding. A 16-week welding program at community college follows. Dallas College in-state costs $5,940 for the full AAS. You take the AWS Sense Level 1 assessment, $20 per module, $15 to graduate. The practical test that bumps you from helper pay, the AWS Certified Welder test on a flat plate, runs about $500. You pass on the second try. The shop foreman assigns you your own stinger. Texas alone employs 52,820 welders, representing 1 in 8 nationwide. Level 2, the shop welder. You're 22 on second shift at a structural fabrication yard. The median welder in America earns $51,000 annually, and you're just shy of that. The 75th percentile hourly rate peaks at $28.80, the ceiling unless you exit the building. Your shop produces welds to specification, root, fill, cap, bend, test the coupon, move forward. You master AWS 1.1, the structural code governing nearly every steel structure in the country. The text continues in this detailed, documentary-style narrative about a welder's career progression through different levels and challenges. Less than 1% of U.S. welders ever secure a coveted 798 mainline crew position. The monthly take-home for a 6x10 shift with rig rate and per diem hovers around $32,000, with an aggregate annual figure reaching $199,303. Welding rigs represent significant investments, with some pipeliners sinking $50,000 to $100,000 before their first tire rolls. Project specifications typically allow a 2 to 3% project-wide repair rate, with individual welders facing a 5% threshold before a 90-day suspension. Your critical tie-in 47 X-ray reveals a porosity sliver at 4 o'clock. The protocol is clear: cut it out, re-weld, and wait. Pipeline projects underscore the industry's massive scale. The Mountain Valley Pipeline ballooned from a $3.5 billion 2014 estimate to $9.6 billion by November 2024. Dakota Access cost $3.78 billion, while the Trans-Alaska Pipeline hit $8 billion in 1977. Local 798 completed all 65,000 mainline welds across 800 miles, a testament to enduring craftsmanship. The marker post remains, the steel unrusted, outlasting every welder who touched it. Level 5. The inspector. You're 38, your back deteriorating, transitioning from welding to weld verification. The AWS Certified Welding Inspector credential demands $3,500 in total investment. Exam fees range from $1,070 for members to $1,285 for non-members, with additional costs for training and code books. The 3-part exam requires 72% on each section, with first-time pass rates clustering between 25 to 40%. After failing the practical initially and returning 90 days later, you succeed. Your new credentials elevate your earning potential to $80,000 to $120,000 annually, with senior CWIs and Level 3 non-destructive examiners potentially reaching $150,000. Armed with a 10 times magnifier and Philly gauge, you now write non-conformance reports on the same welders you once worked alongside. They dubbed you Clipboard, a nickname you accept with professional humor. The same technical code that once governed your hands now serves as your professional instrument. Level 6, the Saturation Welder. Your 31 charting an alternative path. A $27,500 investment at the Divers Institute of Technology in Seattle, totaling $39,233 with gear and medical expenses, launched your commercial diving career. You've logged 200 field days as a tender, 100 working dives, 10 bell runs, and 30 saturation support days before ADC certification. The bell chamber, 20 feet long, 7 feet wide, with 6 bunks, will be your confined world for 28 days. The final 5 days remain motionless, dedicated to decompression. Your hot water suit sheds 4 to 5 kilograms of sweat per dive. Breathing heliox transforms your voice into a cartoon-like timbre. Gulf day rates range from $1,000 to $1,500, including depth pay that escalates $1 to $4 per foot daily. A single 28-day saturation stint can gross $30,000 to $60,000. Veteran divers averaging 180 active days at $1,500 daily can clear $270,000 annually. Among 3,300 commercial divers, only 336 specialize in saturation diving. Of every 20 graduates, approximately 1 sustains this demanding career after 5 years. The chamber locks. No rescue comes for the next 28 days, regardless of what transpires. Remainder continues in similar rewritten style, maintaining original structure and content. The arc you created on discarded pipe during a high school workshop mirrors the fundamental welds that constructed the nation's critical infrastructure networks for gas, petroleum, water, and sewage systems. Welding stands as a unique craft where the physical work transcends the individual craftsman, outlasting the worker, the corporate entity, and even the specific operator. The pipeline endures, your individual identity fades.